This is the all-new 2024 Hyundai Kona, and I'm in beautiful eastern townships of Quebec driving this today. And I will say it is so much fun to drive. Compact SUVs are so much fun, and this is the top of the line, the N-Line Ultimate, limited in the US. We have a totally new design. It's bigger, it has longer wheelbase, it has 33% more cargo space inside. We have a gorgeous light bar across the front. We have a cool new design all around. We have body colored cladding on the top two trims, but on the lower two trims, you're gonna have a lot of black plastic cladding around the outside to give it a little unique design look. So let's have a look around. I love the black on white combo, those unique wheels. These on the N-Line and N-Line Ultimate are 19-inch wheels. The base two trims will be 17 and 18-inch wheels. Love the black contrast roof on this, and that rear spoiler is unique to the N-Line and the N-Line Ultimate. As you can see, there's a one light bar across the back too here. New Kona design on the rear, and dual exhaust with black plastic cladding. As I mentioned, on the bottom two trims, you're gonna get black cladding along the sides, and this one has body colored cladding on this top trim. All right, it's a manual lift gate on all trims, but we have a ton of room back here. As I mentioned, 33% more space than the outgoing Kona. Let's have a look at this unique storage solution. We have 3 tethers in the back and a 60-40 split, but I want to show you this cool privacy shade. This also comes out, and you can lower it to change the configuration and how deep the cargo area is back here. Let me show you. Okay, so this whole floor comes out and you can drop it, giving you even more space back here. And then this comes right off, which of course is normal in small SUVs or hatches, but you can pop this right off. Okay. Like that. And then this slides right in there like that, so you don't have to put it in your garage, you don't have to put it somewhere in the garage or in the house. You just pop it right there and you have even more room back here. All right, this top of the line trim also has leather and suede interior, and it's really soft, really nice. And as you can see, I have a ton of leg room. I am 5'1" for reference, but I have lots of room from my driving position. My legs are nice and high up off the ground. We do have a little hump in here, but it's not big. And then we have 2 USB-C chargers back here for your passengers. This interior and the driver cockpit is also all new. We have a multifunctional console, which I will show you. Climate buttons here, a huge dual screen, 12.3 inch and 12.3 inch, which is standard on the top two trims. The bottom two trims will still have this big panel of glass, but the instrument display cluster, the driver display, will not be customizable, whereas this trim it is. Also, we get wireless Apple CarPlay on the bottom trims, but not on the top trims because we have navigation on this top trim. But let me show you this, and you're going to see some similarities to the Ioniqs as well. All right. I love this red styling along the front here, and I think that is N-Line specific. We have our full 12.3 inch screen, as you can see. Customizable. We have the typical side view cameras when turning. That's fantastic. I tried the adaptive cruise today on the highway, and it was fantastic. It is customizable to change lane keeping. We have adaptive cruise, which keeps you in a specific length from the vehicle in front of you. We have a speaker here. We have a good Bose sound system. I didn't really crank it up today because I had a drive partner all day, but we also have a 12.3 inch screen here, which is great, easy to use, quick. It is a new OS, which means it is faster and more powerful in its processing. Love the hard touch buttons here and love the climate. Heated and ventilated seats. Sorry, I thought they were up there, but they're down here. Heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging. This does have NFC, and what that means is we have digital key coming on the Kona, which I love. And digital key, by that I mean you can use your phone as a key, and that means if you hop in, you use your phone as a key to tap it on the door handle, and you put your phone here, you can start the car, and that is set to 3 drivers. And a nice clean front here. I love this. The red is super sporty. We have a cool little ledge here. You could put a phone there or something, but you also have 2 USB-C chargers up here, wireless charging. And then this is really cool. So we have a neat area here that can either be used as 2 cup holders, or you can keep it clear for other stuff. We have even more room back here. This comes out, so if you don't want this piece here, you can have one big area. Then we have a little private cubby, but this also comes out if you don't want to use that. And so that is the multifunctional console, which is super cool. And then, so similarities to the Ioniqs. The Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 is this Hyundai key. Do you spot the H? I do. And then the steering wheel, which I forgot to mention. This is pixels. This looks exactly like the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6, except this lights up in the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6. Oh, and I forgot to mention the gear shift knob. Love this stock. Love, love, love. So turn forward for drive, back for reverse. This top of the line, this is the N-Line Ultimate, gets the 360 camera, and I love this. It's so, so good. And then our park button at the end of the stock here. But I did notice earlier today, if you just turn off the car when it's in drive, it will put it in park for you. Some more pixels here. This is very much an Ioniq, new Hyundai branding stuff. It's fantastic. All right, let's take this Hyundai Kona N-Line Ultimate for a drive. This is a 1.6 liter turbo, getting 190 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, which is more powerful than the bottom 2 trims, and of course why I would choose this one. This is an 8-speed automatic, and it's been a really fun to drive car. We are in the winding hills and roads of the eastern townships in Quebec, and it's been a really fun drive. This new Hyundai Kona starts at 25,999 Canadian, or around 25,435 US dollars. This, of course, is the top trim. So in the bottom trim, you're going to get cloth seats, you're going to get less tech in your driver display, you're not going to get the 360 camera. Some of the other options just aren't going to be available in the base trims, of course. Plus, in the base true trims, you get a 2-liter 4-cylinder. This one is a 1.6 liter turbo, so this one is more powerful. It is also more powerful than most of its competitors. So the HR-V, the Corolla Cross, the Seltos, so are some of the other cars in this class. So what do you think? This new Hyundai Kona starts at around 25,000 Canadian and around 25,000 US dollars. This is the top trim. This is everything you'd want: heated seats, heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, leather, all the tech, the 360 backup camera, the advanced driver assistance features. And it's comfortable to drive, it's powerful to drive. So $38,499 in Canada and about 33,000 US dollars if they are spec'd exactly the same. And I think there is some major differences between this top trim in US and Canada. One of the things we learned this morning was in the US you're getting a power liftgate and we are not. So these are all things that are different and unique. Also available, the top 2 trims are all-wheel drive and the bottom 2 trims are not. They're also not as powerful. So which Hyundai Kona are you choosing? I love this top trim. I've enjoyed the drive today. Leave me a question or a comment and we'll see you soon.